Hello and welcome to more Dark Souls 2 with me, Oni Black Mage. We just finished lighting up this giant massive torch with our last Pharos' Lockstone, which I consider a very good investment in No Man's Wharf. It helps drive away pretty much, it looks like, an entire army of these darkness sort of creatures, and they deal a lot of damage, so I think it's a very smart move, unless you're probably bearing a lot of torches and ready to burn them, to fighting them, especially all at once. So we're going to keep exploring this this area down here. Now, obviously the light doesn't extend too far into the houses, so we got to be a little bit careful. I ended up abruptly last time because I had to step out really quickly and cut things off, and I might have to take a quick break in a few minutes anyway to check up on something in real life. But before I do that, I just wanted to finish up where I was picking up last time. One of the things I was talking about last time was my criticism of anybody who's overly negative without providing a balanced view. And I was segueing into how, me personally, my personal playing habit is I never read a review, nor do I care about any quote-unquote aggregate score like Metacritic or reading any sort of professional reviews off any site. Oh yeah, they all come huddled into the house. Nice. Man, there's a bunch of them in there. I would have had to fight all of those guys. Nice. They're not going to come out and get me, are they? Nope. Fish in a barrel. This is literally fish in a barrel. Nice. Wow. See, a little bit of cleverness in Dark Souls really awards you, and I like that. Those attention to details earn points in my book. But I was wrapping up by saying that I really dislike it when I'm done playing a game and then I read somebody else's quote-unquote professional review, something that they're paid to do, and lots of people, thousands, maybe millions of people, trust their opinion and input for guidance for some reason. They haven't finished the game, and that's obvious. For example, I wonder how many professional reviewers actually persevered through Dark Souls 2 the entire way through. I wonder. I really wonder, and it's going to be obvious once you finish through Dark Souls 2, which reviewers only made it probably through the first starting areas and died a bunch of times, and they're going to make a joke about that, or they gave up because they didn't have time, they didn't have enough patience to go through the entire game. Because it's time-consuming. It's a time-consuming RPG. You know, a good length RPG these days is still a good 40 to 60 hour game, and with games that either require lots of grinding or in this case lots of dying, are going to probably tack on another 20-40 hours. You know, that's just how it is. You're in for the long haul. I'm trying to do as best as I can for you guys here, so this Let's Play doesn't run into, you know, hundreds and hundreds of parts, although frankly it might still, so I'd appreciate you guys with the journey here. What the heck is that guy? Oh, he's drinking something. Give him back a pint. Interesting. Is that an enemy or an NPC? Because I think I drove monsters into his house. I hope he doesn't mind. Be wary of Trio. Thanks. Appreciate the... Oh, it's a breakable door. I should probably just open it. Whoa, hello. Thank you for the advice, good sir, whoever sent that. Okay, so he's not going to chase me into the light. Awesome. Okay, real fast, I have to take a quick break. I'm just going to have a quick pause here. Be right back in a minute. Alright, and I'm back. Okay, so, where was I? Oh, that's right, critics again. Still on that topic. There's so much to say about that. Amateur versus professional critics, you know. Who has more integrity, you know? Is professional integrity a thing these days? Who has a paid-off opinion? Who's just trying to get a popular opinion so they can get noticed, you know? Who just posts controversial stuff to get more hits and clickbait? A lot of that's called into question. I don't blame a lot of people for having a mistrust of professional opinions. I'm kind of one of those where I'm... Whoa! Hello! That's a nice surprise. Destructible wall there. Again, it's just attention to small details. Well, that's the third one. That guy was right. Trio. Come on, guy. But, yeah, as always, I always value the individuals, you know, the individual thought, your own free will. You have a brain, you can think for yourself, you should think for yourself. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't, you know, not consider someone else's input and opinion. Whoa! Oh, hello! That was not a trio. That is definitely a trio plus one. One guy who drops right on top of you. Someone needs to adjust that message. And I'm out of soul arrows. Oh, just in the neck too. Ouch, I'm out of everything. Oh boy. I don't know if that guy upstairs is friendly or hostile either. Let me see if upstairs is a little bit safe. It's not. Great. There's one guy left, so there's a trio plus 2 upstairs. Keep that in mind. Okay. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to burn one of these amber herbs. Better safe than sorry. I don't know if that guy up there is hostile or not. I don't know if there's a bonfire nearby where he is either, so... Let's see. Usually I can snipe people from the stairs, and that's always handy. Because then while they're taking time to descend, I can usually just pick them off. All too easy. But yeah, trust your own feelings, trust your own preferences, and don't feel bad if somebody else online disagrees with you. It's about what you want to play. That's the end of that story. Maybe we'll pick it up next time. Okay, I can't target him. He may not be hostile. 2 treasure chests. Oh, he looks like a big dwarf. Except really tall for a dwarf. He's a big bearded guy. Oh, nice. NPC. I don't know, the giant beard and kicking back that giant, I want to say that's a pint, it's easily like a gallon. Might be a dwarf.
Kavlan wants soul.
Kavlan wants soul, many soul.
Many soul. What? With Kavlan, you...
Whoa, you can sell him your stuff? That's great, because Lord knows I've been picking up a lot of armor sets that I do not need because I'm not a physical character. So all these weapons that I'm never going to use and I'm never going to pick up and use again, gone. Gone. I'm still going to keep the Drang Lake set though, because that's one, first of all, it's the best one that I have, and 2, I can wear that and that does look very useful. So I'm not going to sell the Drang Lake set, but I'm going to sell just about everything else. Man, time to cash in. If you're a sorcerer, or, obviously a knight wearing all this extra stuff, time to cash in. The good thing I was hoarding all this junk. It's amazing I wasn't overburdened, though, because I've been putting almost nothing into my strength. I've been carrying around all this stuff. Let's see, I want to keep the small leather shield. I'm going to keep one of the foot soldier swords. Let's get rid of all this useless stuff. Alright, so while I'm selling, let me finish up my other thoughts on critics. Let's see. I still call into question how many critics use like a fair scale. And by fair scale, I mean not the whole 1 to 10 where 10 means perfect, made by God, 9 means really, really, really good, but I have a few problems with it. And 8 is, it's average, it's okay, and 7 and below is basically like not very good to absolute garbage. If it's like a 6, it's garbage. 7 is like borderline garbage, but playable garbage, and 8 is average, and 9 is okay, and 10 is perfect, game of the year. I hate that grading scale. That is such a stupid, misleading, so artificial, completely biased grading scale. So curved. What it proves is the fact that people think they know what's good while having no concept of the nuances of what makes something imperfect. The fact that they can't distinguish the difference between a 4, a 5, or a 3 means they have no clue what it is. So people are like, oh, I hate this game, 1 out of 10. How do you know this game is a 1 out of 10? How do you know it's not a 2 out of 10? Do you even know what the difference is between a 1 or 2 out of 10? I don't think you do. So, yeah, how is it you then can not know the difference between a 2, 3, 4, 5, but you somehow can tell the difference between an 8, 9, or a 10? See, you're obviously showing your lack of understanding of the fine details of what makes this a scale. Not to mention, most people, and I know it's probably a marketing deal, a corporate deal, where they just want to obviously have the most top scores and let that justify the quality of their game. Let these numbers of meaningless criteria justify their game. That's so wrong. I would really like it if more people used a fair scale. Where 5 is average, and we move from there. 6 is an average game, but it's above average. 7 is even more above average. 8 means it's really, really good. You really should play this game. It's really in your best interest. You're going to get your money's worth. 9 and 10 are must buys, and they may not be the most perfect games with absolutely nothing wrong with them, but they are certainly shining examples of the video game industry today, as well as possibly king of the hill, arguable, of their particular genre. And meanwhile, we can go backwards. Whoa, trap! Oh, I did not roll out in time. Good thing I healed, though. What did that say? Derp. Yep. Should have looked before I leapt. Or rolled. So that's why it's really hard to trust those grading scales. A fair scale. That's all I ask. And it's so incredibly rare to see people do that or use that. Because people see, oh, that game only ranked a 6. It's like, yeah, but it ranks 6 on a fair scale, which means it's above average. You're thinking, where do we even get this concept of using 9 and 10 as, like, everything? I think it comes from academic life. The whole A, B, C, D, F sort of grading scale that people are used to from elementary school upwards, where all of a sudden, unless you, even though the grading scale says C is average, unless you get like an A or possibly a B, nothing else matters. Everything else you do is terrible. C is terrible,
Many deal, many thanks.
I know in grad school, when you got a C, you were only allowed, I think, 2 C's, period. Otherwise, they dropped you out of grad school. That's it, for your entire career. Everything else had to be a B or an A. Preferably an A. So it's like, I thought C was average. I can't be average. I have to be apparently outstanding and, excellent. It's like, why can't I just be average? That whole nonsense of expectations. It's ridiculous. Trying to see if there are any hidden walls here. Seem to be a couple so far. Oh, hello, guy. Got some speed on you. Ah. As long as he doesn't whip out a fire arrow and finish up that shot, I'm okay. Alright, I'll take the time to heal there. I'm kind of glad I bought the healing now because I ran out of Estus Flask usages, and I'm glad I can rely on my healing now. This has been a long turn. I have not seen a bonfire yet, and I've been hacking through dozens of enemies so far. So I'm wondering if there's a bonfire in a hidden area behind somewhere. Oh, he would have dropped right behind me. Ah, I hate it when that happens. You step forward and I slam a spell into a wall. I'm already looking a little low. I don't want to burn another herb if I don't have to. Arrows. Switch ahead. Well, it must be that bell. I must have to ring that bell. Yep, it's a switch. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. It's like a ghost ship. That's a lot of souls. I wonder if I can have a few of those. Looks like I got plenty. I wonder if the captain of that ship is friendly or not. I mean, it is a ghost ship. Hey, I need to point out that one of their lanterns on the right there isn't lighting up. You have a defective light there, sir. Or perhaps he wants my soul to fill that in. I guess it's the only way forward. Let me jump down, I suppose. No way back. Enemy horde, huh? More life gems is always good. I can't jump down there. Okay, I should be able to survive that without too much damage. Alright, good, no damage. Good to know, thank you. With all these blood stains, I kind of figured that too. Yeesh, there's a lot of death in this room. Alright, what's down here? Oh, more of those guys. What if I can snipe her from the stairs? Yes, I can. Thank you for not throwing my spell into the floor. That is a criticism I have from a gameplay perspective. If you're playing a mage, understand that every time you cast a spell, you step forward and outstretch your casting arm, which means your spell originates from that point. So just because you're locked in and you have a clear line of sight doesn't mean your spell won't smack into the corner or something, or you won't reach past an enemy. That being, if an enemy's right below you, you apparently have a very difficult time hitting them. And since that's a deliberate design choice, I can't criticize that as a glitch or a bug. It's just something I have to deal with. Alright, what if there's a hidden room in here? How did I open this door with no doorknob? Okay, getting closer to the ghost ship. Still no bonfire. Seems awfully empty, and it warned of an enemy horde. I wonder if a bunch of guys are going to start swarming out. Okay, well, let's try. Let's see. Alright, so there's a bunch of these houses. Okay, I think I saw somebody through the window there. Yep, okay, some more sleeping guys. That's not a big deal. Those guys are easy. Take them out with regular soul arrows. Apparently I can now two-shot these guys, so... I keep wasting. Guarding. Haha! Yeah, some slick dodging there. On my oil slick boots. Come on, guy. Cut ya. Get you against the wall and shiv ya. Alright, let's see what these guys were sleeping on in here. Bunch of tall vases everywhere. Be wary of poison. Wow, that's a lot of rankings. It must be poison traps in this room. Beware of poison. Okay. Let me throw a knife at these guys, because I don't have any soul arrows anymore. In fact, I'm out of magic. Throwing knife. Let's go. Oh, they did. These jars have poison in them. Oh, nice. Got some more throwing knives. Throwing knives are handy in a pinch. Especially since I don't have any spells, so they're especially throwing in a pinch. Quite something ahead, huh? Ooh, that is something. That'll be handy for upgrading my Estus Flask. Let me not stab. Oh, this looks like a hidden wall for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's one of those little rock beetles. Oh, but I have no spells. Stab, stab. Oh man, this guy is not good against stabbing. Before he disappears, throw knives. Yes. There we go. Good old throwing knives. Nice! Large Titanite shard. Alright, excellent. Ooh, this is a nice soul. Good. Yes, large soul, even better. Fading soul, not as good, but I'll still take it. And what's in the giant chest? The Royal Soldier's Ring. Let's see. Starting to get quite a collection of rings here. Maximum load. That's not really a priority for me. Especially since I can just offload everything into Davlin. At least I hope I can. I don't know how I'd get back to him again because I haven't seen a bonfire anywhere near where he is. And I would hate to have to constantly wade through all those enemies again the next time I'm in here. I'm going to try to leave a message here. Try to destroy... like illusory wall ahead. Because I want to bring up to the point that there's a illusory wall right in front of this. Where's illusory wall? I know I saw that term somewhere because I saw other people use it somewhere around here. I don't want to use illusion. Well, ring ahead. Yeah, maybe that'll help people. Alright, so I'm going to pause here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.